1980, walked across the stage and graduated at Bremen High School. That was a really proud day. '85, '94, and '97, received 3 different college degrees, and that was a very proud day. November 3rd, 1991, I was married. It was a very proud day. Today, because of you, my top mom. Thank you so much, students.
Good afternoon. It is my honor and privilege to be a part of this presentation. Bremen High School is truly a special place. You have distinguished yourselves apart from the rest with this honor. Being named a School of Excellence is the highest honor a school can receive in the state of Georgia. You all should be very proud of this accomplishment. To be excellent is to go above and beyond the rest. In Bremen, I would argue we are excellent in many ways. We have an excellent community that is very proud of its school system. In Bremen, we have excellent parents that want the best for their children and support you in being excellent. In Bremen, in Bremen, we have an excellent school board that understands the #1 priority is our students, and decisions revolve around doing what is best for them. At Bremen High School, we have excellent administrators and support staff that work endless hours to provide our school with stability and support to be successful. At Bremen High School, we have excellent teachers that push you to be your best and provide all necessary support so you can meet their high expectations. Finally, and probably most importantly, at Bremen High School, we have the absolute best students in the state of Georgia. Over this last year, I've seen you demonstrate your talents in the classroom and well beyond on the athletic field, on stage, and at numerous academic and performance competitions. You truly are excellent, and you have made us all proud to be associated with you at Bremen High School. Let's continue to be excellent in everything that we do. Continue to work hard and take initiative and responsibility over your academic work and your efforts outside the classroom. On behalf of your community, your parents, the Board of Education, your administrators and teachers, we congratulate you students on a job extremely well done. Give yourselves a hand. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce our State School Superintendent, Dr. John Barge. Dr. Barge is in his first year as State School Superintendent. Previously, he has served education as a public school teacher and administrator, as well as served in the State Department of Education as Director of CTAE. Dr. Barge has quickly established himself on the state level as someone that is an advocate for students, and we look forward to his continued leadership at the state level. Dr. Barge is a longtime resident of Floyd County, where he resides with his wife Lorraine and their 15-year-old daughter, who attends public school in Floyd County. Bremen High School, please help me give a very warm welcome to State School Superintendent Dr. John Barge.
Good afternoon, Bremen High School. How are you?
Good.
Very good. Let me just say, having been a high school principal before, you are probably one of the best behaved group of high school students I have ever seen. Give yourselves a hand for that. This is not my first visit to Bremen High School. After graduating Berry College back in the 80s, I went to work right out of college as a yearbook consultant. I was a journalism major, and we actually did the yearbook at Bremen High School back in the late 80s. So I've been in Bremen before, and my first administrative job as a high school administrator was Haralson County High School, right down the road. I was an assistant principal over at Haralson County High School back in the 90s. So I've been over here to Bremen many times, and you guys are an awesome school. If I had to choose a school to be a principal of, if it wasn't my daughter's school, it would be Bremen. My daughter's school is much like Bremen in that they're the Blue Devils. They used to have a round gym. It was torn down this year. They have a new facility, but it's a model high school in Floyd County. So I just want to congratulate you guys. You're a very well-behaved group of students, and obviously very smart and very talented. These trophies and the accolades that you've won just prove the fact that you are not only very smart, but very talented, very athletic, and all around a good bunch of young folks. We're here today, though, to celebrate the fact that you have been named a Georgia School of Excellence for the year 2010. Well, what does that really mean to be a Georgia School of Excellence? Well, each year the department recognizes a few schools. We recognize one from each congressional district as having made the greatest gains in English and math student achievement as measured by test scores. And for you guys, that's a Georgia High School graduation test. So everyone that's in here that's a senior, this was based on your test scores last spring. So you guys that are juniors this year, you've probably already taken the test, or you might be coming up in the next week or so to take that test. You've got something to shoot for, okay? We also recognize schools for being in the top 10% of all schools in the state of Georgia. The Bremen High School Blue Devils, were recognized as having the top gains in reading, English language arts, and math on the Georgia High School graduation test for the 11th Congressional District. So give yourselves a big hand. This is not an easy accomplishment, and you guys that are seniors, you know that it took a lot of hard work. I'm sure that you continue to work hard. I want to talk just for a second to, I'm going to step away from my talking points, and they always fuss at me for not following my talking points, but you know, I've worked in education for 20 years, and it's all been with high school students. I love working with high school students. You guys are you're funny, you're encouraging, you keep us young. It also is an opportunity for folks like me to give back, and for your teachers to give back. A lot of us do it because we have a passion to help young people. When I was your age and younger, probably much like some of you, I didn't have the best situation at home, and school was the place that I went to get away because it was a safe place, it was a secure place, and I could be me and not worry about what was going to happen, you know, in the next 10 minutes. So let me encourage you that what I found out very early, and back then we didn't have the Hope Scholarship, I knew that the only way for me to be successful and to get out of the kind of situation that I was living in, you know, I knew that I wanted better. I knew that I wanted better for my wife when I was married. I knew I wanted better for my children when I had a family. And I knew the only way to do that was to get an education. You guys realize that in today's job market, it's somewhere between 85 and 90% of the jobs that are available for you require at least 2 years of education or training beyond high school, beyond your diploma from high school. So what I'm encouraging you to do is to keep pushing forward and making good decisions, because it doesn't matter. What I learned was that education is the great equalizer. It didn't matter. For you guys that are in here, it doesn't matter when you walk through the doors of Bremen High School what color you are. Doesn't matter whether your parents had money or not. Doesn't matter if your parents were addicted to substance, you know, alcohol or drugs. Doesn't matter if there's abuse in your home. It doesn't matter where you come from. That when you walk through the doors of that school, you all have the same equal opportunity to take what your teachers give you and do something with it. The future is in your hands. You can make your own decisions, and you can decide your own futures. And I encourage you to please keep making those good decisions and push forward and do well in school. Go on beyond high school. Go on to post-secondary. And don't ever let anybody tell you can't do something. You know, if you have a dream, don't let somebody tell you can't. You know, I had dreams, but you know, I had a lot of older brothers, and I had a lot to live down when I went to high school. And it was kind of funny. I had 4 older brothers, and they were all really pretty tough. When I got to high school, the guy that was my freshman public teacher, he had all 5 of us in homeroom. And he went to one of my brothers one day, and he said, "What is wrong with your brother?" He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "I've been trying to give him detention for 2 weeks, and he doesn't do anything wrong." I mean, that was the kind of thing that I had to, you know, that I went before me. And I just, you know, the decisions that you're making, they will impact you. And I just want to encourage you to keep making those decisions. You know, folks may have expectations of you that are false. You know, those teachers expected me to be tough, just like the rest of my family. But don't let folks tell you you can't succeed or you can't achieve because of where you come from or who you are. If you've got it in your heart, you do the things that you need to do, and you can be successful. Okay, enough preaching. I'm sorry about that. I just get excited about encouraging young people to keep going. Now, there is another group of people in here that you didn't. This accomplishment was a lot of hard work on your own, but you didn't do it by yourself. There's another group in here that we're here to recognize today, and that's your teachers. We have a few other folks with us that are here to help us today. First, we have United Healthcare, who is a sponsor of our Georgia Schools of Excellence, and Vicki Callahan from United Healthcare is going to come forward in just a second and give the teachers a very special surprise that they don't know anything about, I don't think. And then also we have Megan Lukens from True Blue Schools and Georgia Natural Gas that's going to present your principal with a check for $1,000 to recognize Bremen for their achievements. Vicki, if you'll come forward.
First of all, let me say congratulations and what an honor you guys have. I would like to say on behalf of United Healthcare, we appreciate teachers and staff for taking care of our school students throughout the year. And what we have for you is especially just for the staff at Bremen High School. We would like to give to you what we call is a stress-free day. We will have massage therapists that will come to your school on your day of choice and give everyone on your staff massages. I will contact your principal will set up the day, and everyone on the staff, not just teachers, but the entire Bremen school staff.
And on behalf of True Blue Schools with Georgia Natural Gas, I would like Principal McManus to come up here and receive his check for $1,000 to award your guys' achievements this year.
We have one other presentation to make to your principal. And I do want to thank our sponsors, United Healthcare and Georgia Natural Gas, for helping host this sponsor, recognizing all of our schools. You guys know that we've been to about 13 of these schools so far. You're only the second high school that has earned this honor. This is pretty big for you guys. It's not easy. We also have for you guys another trophy to add to your collection. This is the Georgia 2010 Schools of Excellence Trophy. There's too many trophies.
Wasn't sure on the closing remarks. There's nothing that I'm going to read or have prepared. 1980, walked across the stage and graduated at Bremen High School. That was a really proud day. 85, 94, and 97. Received 3 different college degrees, and that was a very proud day. November 3rd, 1991, I was married. It was a very proud day. But today, because of you, might top them all. Thank you so much, students, staff.